The threat America faces from China taking a sinister new turn as Chinese investors are reportedly behind hundreds of illegal marijuana cultivation sites right here in the U.S., with more than 100 growing operations in the state of Maine alone. Our next guest says Chinese crime networks and Mexican cartels are taking advantage of soft on crime policies right here in the U.S. Former DEA Special Ops Director Derek Maltz is here to explain. So, Derek, you were one of the very first people to talk about this connection, and it was a real mind opener for me, between the cartels and the Chinese, and not just the Chinese mafia, but the Chinese government, the CCP, the Chinese Communist Party. So the cartels want to make money, but the Chinese have a different angle. So talk to me about this operation and how each of those sides are getting what they want out of this.
Rachel, thank you very much. I mean, law enforcement's been ringing the bell about this, and I've been talking this 6 years now.
Yes.
But you have a situation where Chinese criminals are taking total advantage of the weak policies, the open border. Director Wray has warned the country many times that China is the biggest national security threat. So now when you look at the bombing of America with synthetic chemicals like fentanyl, you look at the sourcing of the multi-ton quantities of precursor chemicals, you look at providing them, the cartels, all the money laundering services now, and then you look at the mass amounts of Chinese military-age men coming into our country.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell do people think they're coming here for? Now you look at the marijuana grow operations, they're making billions of dollars, they're sending money back to China, they're buying property, buying farmland, they're all over the country, and the government isn't even talking about it. You have all these reporters. It's not just Maine, Rachel, Oklahoma, California, Colorado, all these states that have the legalized pot. But Rachel, here's my opinion, that they're using these chemicals, the high THC in the marijuana now, to poison our supply of marijuana. And I say poison in the sense it's causing brain damage to our kids and people smoking this stuff. There's studies out there about increased psychosis, schizophrenia. So it's another tactic to destabilize America, in my view.
Absolutely. There's this fantasy that pot is organic and sustainable and good for you because it's natural. But indeed, this is not the same pot from maybe the 1950s and 60s and 70s. This has really high THC, and there's a lot of chemicals involved, which is what the Chinese are there for, right? They're the ones, smuggling the chemicals over to put into the pot.
So, Rachel, keep in mind right now, there's Americans that are dying from xylazine. They're rotten from the inside out, and it's because of the chemicals coming from Chinese labs, or the nitazine, etinitazine, isonitazine, more powerful synthetic chemicals. Look at the K2 in spice in 2008, 2012, when I was at the Special Operations Division. Nobody knew what these chemicals were, but they were destroying our kids, our future generation. Yesterday was Veterans Day. Look at all the military members that are dying from synthetic drugs and fentanyl, for example. So you're 100% right. I'm very happy to hear that you comprehended this massive problem. And remember, we've had over a 7,000% increase in the last 2 years of Chinese nationals, many military-age men, crossing into our country illegally. How many are in the gotaways, Rachel?
Yes.
We don't know. How many are already here?
That's right. 24,000 just this fiscal year. It's an astounding number. I think it's up 800% from anything we've ever seen before. And of course, our president asleep at the wheel with anything that has to do with China. I wonder why. Derek, so great to have you on. You've been really prescient on so many of these issues with drugs, cartels, and the China connection. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Rachel. Have a good day.
You too.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.